and good evening. This is Grillenheimer. Um, I'm still not quite done, but this is what I've been working. I've been doing my normal work, and I've come home and helped with dinner and homework and lunches. And no, I'm not. I'm actually married. Yes, don't ask me how. And garbage and helping my father-in-law and all this, a lot of other things going on. But I've finished. I thought there was somebody else, but things are coming right along. Things are coming right along. That's right. I did these at lunch at work today, and I got these done tonight. So that makes what, 10 characters? Let's look at each one. Okay, here is Turret Strike, Weapons Tactical, before he turns into Twin Twist, based on my old fanfic. You can see the stats. He is an 11-star character, health 13. He has Pierce 2 in this mode. Oh, okay. You can substitute an armor in your weapon slot when he's in this mode. And you can may flip after your attack, so you don't have to, but if you do, you see here, yeah, he's only a ranged character in this mode. What was he on the other side? Melee. So he's tank, he's melee. I didn't do a drill thing. I just kept him as a tank to be able to utilize those battle cards. Number 24 out of actually 27. This may have been the first one I did. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. He has bold 2 in this mode. 1 attack less. You can substitute a weapon in your armor slot. So if you wanted to, you could have 2 weapons on him or 2 armors on him and a utility, but not both at the same time. So if let's say theoretically, if you have 3 upgrades on him and his armor gets knocked off, say his weapon gets knocked off, you can, and he's in this mode, on your next turn you could put another armor on him in his weapon slot, so he would have, boy, that plane's real low. Why is that a plane? It was weird, just stopped. What was I saying? So if you were defending and your opponent takes your weapon off and you start back in this mode on your next turn, or after you've all gone through the untap phase or something like that, and he already has an armor and utility, but his weapon is gone, you can add an armor in his weapon slot. He can have 2 armors. Flip him over, he'd still have 2 armors and a utility. Or in the opposite of that, you can sub a weapon in your armor slot. He can have 2 weapons in bot mode and a utility. You can flip back. Oh, I meant to do the bot flip for each mode, but oh well, it's okay. If you flip back to this mode, let's see here. How does this work? Bot flip. Oh. Okay, that's right. The bot flip. Okay, he has bold 2, and you can do this, have this ability to put 2 weapons on him and a utility. This doesn't happen unless you're in this mode and attack in like jump starter fashion, you may flip after your attack. So it's something you might want to do every time. Maybe, maybe not. But if you do, and you attack, and then you flip, you can do an extra damage to any enemy. So if you've knocked out somebody and you've attacked, you can flip and do an extra 1 cheeky damage to another enemy. Okay, I went way too long on that one character. I don't want to be here for another hour. Here is Sergeant Sealer. He is a retainer. He retains water. He has tough 2 in alt mode. If you're defending against any land vehicle, which means car or truck or tank or motorcycle, land vehicle, scrap cards from your deck until you find an action card. Attack back that many cards. So this, you're defending, you're not attacking. So if you have one of those 4 vehicles attacking Sergeant Sealer here, you would do your normal battle. See, this would probably, that's a good question. Would this happen before you flip your battle cards or after? I would probably think before. No, after. It would have to happen after. Because they would attack, they would flip their battle cards, and then you would defend. So you flip your battle cards to see how much you're attacked, and then you would do this and scrap your cards from your deck until you find an action. So, say you even if it's the first action card, you only flip your first card you pull as an action card and you scrap it and you're done. You attack 1 back when you're in defending mode. It's with the idea of him getting shot as a water tank and water is spraying on the enemy for damage. And he is a tank, just like Catwalk. I put the regular tank symbol on him, not anything new, as well as the building symbol I came up with for waterproof. In bot mode, he has Simply Bold 2. He is a 10-star character. In bot mode, green pips add extra damage, and he already has a whopping 5 attack but 0 defense. So he may be a 10-star character. He may seem a little strong in either one side of either mode with 12 health, but he would be easy to take out. But so there's a little give and take here. So he's pretty versatile, I think. He might be too strong. I don't know. I haven't tested these out. I just got these all put together. Speaking of which, here's waterproof. Or was I thinking Weathervane? I can't remember. But yeah, there's the building symbol again. And I kind of flip-flopped on this. He's 26 out of 27. I thought he was the last one. Maybe not. Oh, Weathervane is. That's right. That's the boat symbol. Instead of putting boat, I put NAUT for like nautical. Because you're going to see why here in a minute. He has no attack, 4 defense when he's in lighthouse mode. Yeah, I did. If you hadn't noticed, I drew a little turret or a little gun thing on top of the house part of the lighthouse. And you'll see that in his bot mode, which really washed out. And I did add a little bit of a background here, like he's on a cliff with the ocean in the background. If you flip 4 orange pips bring in a 6-star or less boat from outside the game to your battlefield with 3 health, underwater proof, and deploy the next time he flips. So in a way, you're kind of breaking the game here. So you get to, if you know, it's a risky move because you have no attack, but you're going to be hoping for a very strong orange deck to where, you know, you could probably have other boats or other characters in, you know, say he's 11, so you probably be with playing a 3-wide team or 2 others and him maybe, and you could bring in another character with 3 health under him. His next turn, you flip him, it comes out with 3 health. So I thought that would be neat because he's a beacon. He would be calling a boat to the ocean and bringing him back into port to deploy in the battle, kind of idea. Really playing around what between all the waves, especially wave 4. I really became creative with some of these abilities here. You know, it says 11 star, yeah. After you attack in this mode, untap another nautical character. I didn't put it up here, but it's on his other mode. Includes lighthouses, submarines, and boats. So no, I have not made another lighthouse character at all, but you know, it would include another lighthouse character if we had one. Oh, he's a supply judge, and melee in this mode. I really wanted him to be a super big character, kind of like Thripticon or Metroplex or something like that. Didn't happen. Not worried about it. Let's go on. I'm running out of time. I want to go to bed. Lieutenant Trunk, the Grease Monkey. I don't know if that, I just drew that in real quick. When defending and draw black pip cards, when defending and draw a black pip card, you can play it, or your first black pip. But you have to be defending. He has 2 armor slots in this mode, and then I put the obvious does carry to the other side. So let's go to the other side. He is melee and car, which should be obvious, and ranged in this mode. You're unable to add blue upgrades in this mode, but he always has tough 2. So that's a nice little extra thing. He's only a 7-star character. So I thought that would, you know, you could add blue upgrades on this side, and he does have 2 armor slots, so he could have 4 upgrades on him technically. So there's Lieutenant Trunk, and I made it to where, if you saw my previous video, that he and Gas Line might work pretty well together, or he would Gasline gets an ability with Trunk on your team. Outer Switch. Finally, we had Kill Switch. Now we have Outer Switch. I think I spelled that right. He's the senior advisor. He's a boat, a leader, and melee in this mode. When flipped to boat, you may scrap white pip cards from your hand. Scrap enemy upgrades for each card you scrapped. So if you have 2 white pip cards in your hand, you can scrap 2 enemy upgrades. Doesn't matter which enemy or which upgrade. So let's go over here to Laughing Boy here. He has Pierce 2. And when he has enough damage to KO an enemy, you can use your bounty, and all that is to flip to the other mode. And again, he's kind of a strong character, but kind of weak. because you would start in this mode, of course, because he's alt mode, so you can't use this right off. You would have to first go to this mode, use your Pierce 2. You could flip back, scrap cards if you have white in your hand, and flip back again, hope to KO an enemy, and then get flipped back another turn if your game goes that long. He was supposed to be a mercenary. I have the M for mercenary. He's 9-star. It's even gray. I did the whole gray down here, and I accidentally did the top all purple. It was supposed to be gray. Oops. It's even gray down here with an accidental another. So, Decepticon or mercenary? You decide. But he was supposed to be a mercenary. Let's do. I was about to say, what's Kill Switch doing in here for? But this is Snap Switch. That's right. Finally getting the Switch Brothers all together here. Electronics 618X, number 23 out of 27. He's melee in this mode. When flipped to boat, you may scrap green pip cards from your hand. Scrap enemy upgrades each card you scrap. So it's basically the same as Outer Switch, except it's with green pip cards. So if you're really utilizing both of these, well, that's 17 right there. I forgot how much Kill Switch is. 17. That only leaves about what, 8 star counts. So I think Kill Switch is 8. So you could play all 3 of them side by side. When you can do that. Here's his bot mode. He's a specialist. That's right. I showed this before. He's ranged and specialist in bot mode. Bold 2, and this does enough attack damage and KOs an enemy. Use your bounty. Untap the character. So if you attack, you knock someone out, you get to untap, you can have another turn. All right, here we go. Oh crap. I didn't finish barcode officially. We'll look at him first anyway. I might keep this vanilla. I don't know. I want to put something on him. Give him something. I gotta color that in. I gotta fill that in. I didn't do that. But here is he's Bester pack. Bester, I think, might mean best or something like that. I was looking at best friend, old friend, comrade, whatever. I was looking at German stuff, and I got Bester out of that. Pack is something else in another language, like soul or something. I forgot what that stood for, but I came up with Bester pack. But when he gets knocked out, and he can be a shield, bold 2, tough 2, pierce 1. When attached to turret strike, gives bold 3 and tough 3, and draw an extra card on your turn. So, wow! And I completely forgot because I kept my template. I thought, oh crap, I don't have the little thing here, and so I'm just trying to write everything in here. Plus 3 to defense. Actually, I guess I need to finish this guy. He's not officially finished. And I got Battlemaster up there. I tried doing a little symbol. It's very makeshift, very small. Golly, almost 20 minutes. Here's Gridiron. This guy's really grown on me. He started as a joke. He really started as a joke. Tiny little 6-star character. Have you noticed anything kind of funny? He's a chef. He's a ranged character. He's a thing. And I just drew something to designate him as a thing. Yeah. Okay, he only has tough 3 if he has 3 upgrades. That's right. That's right. So you can't get tough 3 unless he has 3 upgrades on him. Bold 3 when he has 3 upgrades attached also. So he's a weak character. Okay, I have 1 and 1 on here. So he's 3 and 0 in bot mode. But oh yeah, he's 1 and 1. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of barcode. Barcode was missing one of these over here. Yeah, he is melee, and that's it. And range, I don't know. Oh, like a range. Oh gosh, I forgot about that joke too. Yeah, range, even though he's a grill, but close enough. Kind of funny. Okay, let's see. This is one of my better looking ones here in general. Number 6 out of 27. Yeah. DOCK, Doc, he's a corpsman. When defending, you may scrap 2 white pips and then repair 2 from one of your boats. So, yeah, he's a corpsman. He's going to be help healing your characters, just like a corpsman would. And yeah, I could barely, it's so tiny, I couldn't get this stuff in. It's supposed to be rescue patrol, boat, and melee. Rescue patrol and melee. When you flip to this mode, if you drew a white pip card from your deck, draw again. So, you know, if it's the start of your turn and you draw your card, if it's a white pip and you want to draw again, flip him, you can draw again. So you can draw 2 cards on your turn with Doc. That's like not much of an advantage, but hey, it's an advantage. And if you're utilizing these 2 together, if I wanted to, I don't know why I keep saying you, but you know, I could draw an extra card, and if they're upgrades, I can put them on Gridiron. So, of course, they're not action cards. Brainstorm wouldn't help at all, but it's just, I just really like this character. He doesn't look half bad for what it is. And the Coast Guard is just so important to our military. Here's Dingbot, the Ensign Scout, I think it says. Or Ensign and Scout, or something like that. We'll start in alt mode, who only have 5 stars. I drew him on that side and wrote it here. 2 attack, 0 defense. Hit him and he blows up. No, I'm just kidding. Only has 6 health, so very weak character. After you attack in this mode, untap another nautical character in alt mode. Have we seen this a few times already? Yes. And all the details in making him an Autobot, I forgot about the Decepticon symbol. So maybe he's just trying to show off that he has a Decepticon symbol, even though he's an Autobot. I don't know. Maybe he did it on a dare. Maybe Octane said, "Hey, I dare you to get the Autobot Decepticon symbol." Who knows? Maybe Dingbot hangs around Sandstorm, who's good friends with Octane. I don't know. This is the one character I did this with. He has to be in your KO area. When you flip to bot mode, when he is KO'd in your KO area, and you are defending, your team is defending, for your blue pips multiply the blue pips you flip by 2. I just did this as just shorthanded as I could, because I didn't know how well it was going to fit on the card. It's so small. But yeah, if these are my characters here. Well, and he's been knocked out. And these guys are in play, and I flip him instead of them up there. This would go into effect, and we'd have to be defending as well. Of course, you can't flip when you're defending. You would have to flip him during your attack. So as long as he's, I guess, facing up, you would get that ability. Or flip at the beginning of your turn. Your opponent goes, you're in defending mode, then you get the 2 times, multiply your blue pips times 2. So yeah, I guess that does force you to just keep trying to flip him in bot mode. Of course, that wouldn't be very practical, but it would help you in battle. But I was wanting to do more KO abilities. This was the only one that I did, and it was with Dingbot. And that is all I have for tonight. For now, I'm still working on them. I guess I got to finish Barcode here too. The Bester pack, whatever that is. Things I make up, let me tell you. So I didn't mean to go this long. Is that my actual mantra? I don't know. The theme of the video today is I didn't mean to go this long. So with that, well, you have a good night. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.